Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Oh, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? What could he possibly want?
If you've come to see me beg for my life, Warden, you won't...
No. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvane, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here. No. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
What does it matter? Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man, or to anyone.
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvane? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers, no body to bury, no closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
I wish he would just leave. I have nothing more to say to him. I don't care about what he doesn't understand. No one can. No one will ever know why I chose to stop living. How can he understand? How can anyone? To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in by commanders that you can no longer trust.
You would not understand.
Try me, Albani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
No. I have no family. No country. Nothing to fight for. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Albani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kieran. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going
No
on?
time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate. Hey! Hey! Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison.
Hey,
I
you!
don't think he's been here that long.
Over!
And I don't think he's long
Over
for this
here.
world. He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long. But we can't just leave him here either. He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us. He's dead. He looks badly. How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There must be something we can do for him. There's nothing more I can do for him. He's already dead. All I can do is reassure him. There must be something we can do for him. Anything. I can't save his life, but perhaps he has some last wish that I can fulfill. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I have to promise. I have to fulfill this man's dying wish, no matter what. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stott. Arn Stott. Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the guards find me. They won't be kind. They will make... Please kill me. Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. but not before they make him suffer. I cannot leave him to such a gruesome fate. May the goddess ease your journey into the next life. He's with the goddess now, walking the sun-blessed slopes of the first mountain. It appears to be a gate key. It probably unlocks this first gate.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate.
What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. Yazadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving. But then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
We will need a key to open this gate.
They have different keys for every floor. So you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
The riot is growing, moving closer.
Upwards.
We need to
Ever
keep moving
upwards.
up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the resistance certainly isn't, and we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else.
Huh! About time you figured that out.
What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
There he is, up there. He got away.
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat.
I think I see him.
They're heading upstairs. Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys. We got him!
It's unmatched and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
It's a speaking tube.
You do
All
know
those
how to
years
pick
on
a
the
lock,
streets
don't
of
you,
Sadia
assassin?
paying off.
Good job. Follow me.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
The riot won't last forever. Something's going to give. Either the watch kills every last man, or the prisoners tear this place to pieces.
We're through. Hooray! We need to stop them.
They've broken through to the floor below.
If it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Backy. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. He's scum, and I should treat him as such. He claims to be a rational pragmatist. Maybe I give him too much credit, and maybe he doesn't deserve it, but I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that. Listen. Do you hear that? Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful. They won't give you the same consideration.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. I will just have to phrase myself carefully. He's not likely to fold easily. Think carefully about this, Warden. My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
All men of his station can be bought. He lacks character and faith, believing only in the power of office and wealth. If I offer to buy him, I'm sure he will be swayed, filthy maggot that he is. He said his family is important to him. If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threaten his children. Extreme measures may be required when it comes to men like him. Or I really have no time for chit-chat. We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. I won't mince words anymore. What did he say about family again? He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. You are a family man, Murren, are you not? Do you wish to see them left fatherless? If not for yourself, then do this for your family. Open up.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. So forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Albani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
You gave me your word, Albani. Your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? Is your word so disposable you will throw it away at a whim?
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Albani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not be a barbarian like yourself.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far.
Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Now you need to put that as that. Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
You'll figure that out soon enough.
You expect too much of me.
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
There's no way through here.
Good job. Let's move.
Shit, I'll be damned. The guards are getting closer.
We'll get him, sir. You just stay here. We don't have much time.
The chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil.
Where's the key?
Nah,
Someone get the
can't get a
goddamn
good grip on
keys!
it with all that oil. I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain. On the positive side, I now have an oily cloth.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'm curious to see where this is going. Oh, clever boy. I knew you
oil is
wouldn't
burning
disappoint
off.
me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning.
I should be able to climb the chain now.
They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower it. Now arm yourself. Come over here now.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No. I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a mojo damned fool, boy. I've made my peace with the gods. And you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through with that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. There's been enough bloodshed. I don't want another life on my conscience.
I cannot. I'm not worthy of such a sacrifice.
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all for naught. The whole bloody thing.
There's been too much death. Too much!
Oh, for the love of the four heavens. That bloody stings.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the shadow eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? How?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protectors. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess will show us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
It's his job to know how I'm doing. He knows me better than anyone. Why does he have to ask? Honestly, I don't have an answer. But that's probably not what he wants to hear. He wants to know that what he's doing is helping. He's probably expecting me to say I feel better. It's been 3 months. That is some sort of milestone, I guess. Maybe I do feel better. Honestly, I don't... Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I'm glad you feel that way, Zoe. We've come a long way. We still have a long way to go, but admitting to yourself that things are getting better, that's a big step
in the right direction.
All right.
As for your memories, maybe you will remember everything. Maybe you won't. But you want to remember what happened to you before the coma. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I guess it's a risk I'll have to take. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. It's always at the back of my mind. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember.
But you don't remember what it is.
I have no idea. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Going back 1.5 years to before it all started. It's all a bit hazy, to be honest. It's like my memory loss is eating away at the edges, growing bigger. It's vague, like a dream. But I do remember some things. I remember some of it.
What do you remember?
Razor vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I have memories of sneaking into a house filled with drug addicts. It's like remembering a movie where I'm the star, doing things that feel completely foreign to me. It doesn't even feel like I did those things. It's almost like I was just an observer. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Dad was going away. I was throwing a party. Then Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. That's right. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he didn't want to rot away in a jail for the rest of his life, but at least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other
world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
An accident.
Right. An accident. So they say. In light of everything, it felt very convenient. Again.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
A lot more people might have got hurt if you hadn't.
Who knows, Dr. Zelenka? I don't, and that's the problem. I don't know what happened, what I did, or what...
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
That's what I'm here for. To help you through that. Whether you remember or not, it's a lot for one person to process on their own. Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
They're everywhere. You can't avoid them forever.
I don't see one here.
Well, I have one at home. I don't use it.
Because of me?
No, Well, not just that. They are addictive. And while I'm sure they're perfectly harmless entertainment, I worry about the long-term effects. It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. I'm sure they're mostly safe, but there's not enough data. I'm very concerned about the effects over time, until I know more. But maybe you should, to get over your fear.
You tell me you're worried about the long-term consequences of the dream machine, and then you suggest I try it. You're right. I probably should, but I'll think about it.
Think about it. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
You don't think you need to talk to him about it?
I wanted to be just like him. That's why I went into pioneering, but I decided to drop my pioneering degree so that I could avoid thinking about him and what he was a part of. So, no, I don't. Well, fuck, sorry. Of course I do. Maybe. Someday.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
I was a real fucking wreck.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but you've come a long way.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.